Hello, welcome once again to the TGB show. Today we're going to be talking about, we're going to be reading some little poems from George MacDonald. George MacDonald was a Scottish author and a Scottish minister who lived in the late 19th century, and he wrote a lot of fantasy novels and classics that would make him become the father of modern fantasy. So especially authors, particularly C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien, a lot of their original inspirations were very much influenced by reading this amazing author. He wrote something called The Princess and the Goblin. He wrote a book called Phantastes, and a very famous one called At the Back of the North Wind. So this is from his poetry, which is largely forgotten. It's from A Diary of an Old Soul. And these are little excerpts in there, but there's a lot of depth here. You might want to go back over it several times. It really speaks about someone as they've gone through life, lessons that they've learned, especially dealing with humility, with pride, especially spiritual pride. So I encourage you to soak in this and see what truths does the Lord want to give you today that bring truth, goodness, and beauty. So without further ado, here are several excerpts from The Diary of an Old Soul by George MacDonald. January 31st. O Lord, I have been talking to the people. Thought's wheels have round me whirled a fiery zone. In the recoil of my words' airy ripple, my heart unheedful has puffed up and blown. Therefore I cast myself before thee prone, lay cool hands on my burning brain, and press from my weak heart the swelling emptiness. The 16th of May. I would go near thee, but I cannot press into thy presence. It helps not to presume. Thy doors are deeds. The 26th of May. My prayers, my God, flow from what I am not. I think thy answers make me what I am. Like weary waves, thought follows upon thought, but the still depth beneath is all thine own. And there thou movest in paths to us unknown. Out of strange strife thy peace is strangely wrought. If the lion in us pray, thou answerest the lamb. July 16th. The house is not for me, it is for him. His royal thoughts require many a stair, many a tower, many an outlook fair, of which I have no thought. The 7th of August. In holy things may be unholy greed. Thou givest a glimpse of many a lovely thing, not to be stored for use in any mind, but only for the present spiritual need. The holiest bread, if hoarded, soon will breed the mammoth moth, the having pride. That's a powerful one. The 10th of October. With every morn my life afresh must break the crust of self, gathered about me fresh. November 9th. Only no word of mine must ever foster the self. Only no word of mine must ever foster the self let me try this one again. Only no word of mine must ever foster the self that in a brother's bosom gnaws. I may not fondle failing, nor the boaster encourage with the breath of my applause. God bless you.